Another retro product today we're taking a look at is Tiger's Hit Clips. This is another Tiger electronic device that hasn't worked out so well. We've known that Tiger Electronics is a producer of a lot of more kids electronics and professional electronics, gaming, and technology in general. However, a lot of their promotions and stuff has just not worked out in the past. For example, the Tiger R Zone, the 3D reality gaming system. The Tiger Hit Clips this has been a greater success. This version has sold a lot here in the U.S., but still it's not it's not the most commonly seen thing, but it's a very cute attempt, and I have to say that I really like it, even though it's a retro product. What it is basically the kids version or teenage version, or maybe even some adults version of a basic MP3 player. When I say it's an MP3 player, it's because it's kind of more resembling of a CD player, except it's not really. It looks like a mini boombox, except it's really small. If we have the real S30 here, which is a MP3 player, you can tell that it's smaller than an MP3 player, which is impressive. It tells that the footprint is tiny. But don't be fooled by this. It's actually a fully functioning musical device. It kind of looks like a boombox. It's made out of this red plastic, and it feels fairly nice in the hand. But on this indent here is actually a fully working speaker. I think it's mono. I'm not sure if it's stereo. I only see one speaker, but the speaker is really loud, and the music quality is actually quite nice for something like this. It's called a hit clips, because in order to play music soundtracks, we've got these clips, which are kind of like cartridges that you stick into this thing, and then it plays back the music. Except it's tiny cartridges, kind of like it's an SD card size. It's smaller than an SD card, which is pretty small, and then it has one music from a famous band or artist on it, and the artist's name and the logo of the song and all the details from the full album that they have on iTunes or whatever is published on an SD card. So the SD card is a normal SD card size. It's not an SD card, but it's in the same size range, and then posted on the top of the card or the cartridge is going to be the decoration saying that the name of the song, the artist, and it's pretty cool like that. So it's really small, and that's what I'm saying that, because there's a lot of MP3 players I've seen that, you can expand memory by, or expand songs by SD cards, so I'm kind of comparing it to that in that sense. Because I wouldn't call it a CD player because it's not a CD player. I wouldn't call it a tape player because it's a digital content. So, yeah, that's that. The battery life is really good. It runs on AA batteries in the back, and it's really decent. Of course, your sound quality is not going to be that clear, but for most songs, it's pretty good. It gives you a few minutes of audio playback. There is a small keychain on the left-hand side, which you can attach to a keychain, which is great, because this is a keychain-sized device. It's very tiny. It's very small. It can hook up to any backpack, and it's just a cool concept in terms of that size alone. It's really rugged, too. So on the right-hand side, we have one button. This is called the play. This is just the play button. When you press the play button, the device automatically plays back the song. Pressing the play button again, either you can stop the song or you can just play it again in general. The song will stop and won't repeat unless you play it again or stop it. So that's all there is to the controls. As you can see on the top, there is a plastic window where you can actually see, like I said, the artist and the soundtrack. The card just slides into the back compartment here. You can actually see the the connection cord and the motherboard there. It just slides in, it reads the card, and it plays back the music via the speakers, and you have a very simple connection, and it can hook up to any backpack or any sound source. It's really cool concept. It's really inexpensive. This one isn't like the Tiger R Zone where Tiger tried to make it $100 or more. It's inexpensive, it's cheap, it's just fun to play around with. It's definitely not, like an MP3 player. You're not going to hold tons of songs. But the mini clips are also pretty cool. The mini clips hang onto a lanyard cord, kind of like a keychain. So the more you have, you can hang the songs onto the side of this little ring, and you've got a little bunch of these keychains to hang around and play a few of your favorite tracks and songs. It's not a bad idea to share with your friends on the car at all. Just be warned, it's more of a toy. It's not, that professional. But if you just want something cute to take around and kind of in the MP3 family lineup, then the Hit Clips by Tiger R Zone is a product that we think is really interesting yet again. Thanks for watching here at OS and VTX Reviews.